Hello there, it is Kat, and today I have another monochromatic look. This one is hot pink, like a nice warm hot pink. So we're just gonna jump right in. My skin was doing really bad when I filmed this, so I mixed actually a kind of dewy primer with a matte primer. I'm gonna put all the names to the products in the description, but I used this little primer mix and put it on my face, and then I did a little bit of spot concealing before my foundation. I had to add more later, but this is just a little Almay stick concealer because I feel like stick concealers can do an okay job at covering acne. But I feel like when you wear as much makeup as I'm about to put on, sometimes a few acne spots can be distracted from. But I mixed a Wet n Wild foundation and my Revlon Colorstay and just put it on with my AOA sponge, and then I mixed the neutralizer and the fair shades of the Maybelline eraser, concealer, magic eraser, whatever that's called. Blended it out and did just a little bit more of that spot concealing. And you know, you can still kind of see, but it's fine. And then I just used some RCMA no color powder to powder. And after that, I started to use some blushes from this Makeup Revolution palette because I thought they were bronzers, but found out they're a little more blushy than I thought they were from looking at the pans. So then I used some actual bronzer, my NYC Sunny, and then I took those blushy shades and used them as just a really light transition. And then I took out my Juvia's Place Saharan palette, which is really great. And so I used this shade Sokoto to just really outline just my whole crease. You can see in a second, I just put that all up in the crease, just basically did a wash of that through the entire crease, the entire like outline of my eye. And then I took this more burnt orange shade called Jamila and kind of put that on most of my lid, just kind of leaving like the center, but you could have covered that if you want. I just, you know, like to do this little technique. And then I kind of mixed Sokoto and Jamila and put that just right on my lower lash line, and then blended everything that I have so far, just my matte shades so far. And then I took this shade called Lulu, which looks like a light pink in the pan, but it was more peachy, more light than what I was really going for. So after I just finished that up, I took the shade Fula, which is a really pretty kind of berryish, cool-toned pink, and I just packed that all over my lid with a little flat brush. And I wasn't getting as much color payoff as I like. These shimmer shades really do work best with the fingers, I'll just be honest. So I packed that on just all over the place, all over my entire lid with my finger. And then I took this shade, what's it called? Bororo. I'm sorry for my pronunciation, but I took that on kind of the outer corner, and then I took a smaller brush and put some of that on the lower lash line. And then I'm taking the shade called Iman, which is just a really icy bright white color, and I used that as my inner corner highlight. And then we're going to come back to the eyes a little later just to touch some things up, but for now I'm taking this Profusion contour palette, which is surprisingly fantastic, and I just contoured my cheeks a little bit with that, and then I also did a nose contour just because I kind of went in with everything else, so I thought I should do a little nose contour. And I baked the house down in this video. I talked about it a little bit, but my skin is going through some stuff right now. You could kind of see my acne, but now I'm not this oily anymore. But here, my makeup lasted really long this day, so that was nice. But you can see I baked my nose contour and my forehead, and then I did my brows and just a little bit of mascara off camera, and kind of let that bake while I did my brows and mascara. And then I brushed off on my powder and did a little bit of mascara, a little bit more mascara. And then I'm taking a blush. This is the Essence Blush Up blush in Heat Wave. This is one of my favorite blushes because I think orange blush is so pretty. I used mostly the orange side to get kind of a nice, warm, hot pink blush. And then I sprayed a little bit of what is the Badescu spray, and then I used this Wet n Wild highlight. People were talking about this so much a year or two ago, but now everyone's talking about the like the Precious Petals ones, the new ones, but this one is still really great, so I thought I would bring it out for this video. And you can see it's that blinding highlight and all that. So then I just did some pinpoint highlighting just on the nose, Cupid's bow under the brow, and I really love a shimmery underbrow highlight. I think that just looks really nice. And then I put on a little bit more spray and touched up, just add a little bit more highlight. You can see it was a lot. And now we're moving on to lips. You can see how frustrated I am with these Colourpop pencils. The formula is great, but the pencil just falls right in, just constantly. But I did end up getting it. This one is Trixie. It's just like a corally hot pink. And so you can see I just filled my lips in with that basically. And then I mixed two Colourpop, Ulta matte lip creams. The first one was too cool, and then I brought out a second one which was too warm, so I basically mixed like a basic hot pink and then like a really warm orangish hot pink, and then I got my perfect shade, I feel like. Hopefully you agree. And then I just touched up my inner corner with a little more of Iman, and then I touched up my outer corner with that first shade, Sokoto, the really orangey hot pinky shade, and put some on my lower lash line too, just to really tie everything together. And I did one final blend of the eye look, and I put on some oil control setting spray, and that is really the finished look. I hope you like this video. I really hope you like the look. I think it's such a nice look. I'm sorry it took me so long to get this video up. I'm gonna really work hard on getting better at uploading, editing and uploading. So once again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.